G'day everyone, Jason Haynes here once again, QPL Rural, with another edition of the Haynes Report, your weekly look at rural property across the Riverina. Well, some widespread rain has certainly done a lot to boost confidence in that dryland season this year, with some very good falls reported right across the region, particularly to the north. If you are in the south, though, in that irrigation scheme, some very good news as well. Two big pieces of news, really. Murray General Security water has increased by another 11% this morning to be sitting on 55% of capacity, and Lower Murrumbidgee groundwater sources has reviewed and are back to 100% allocation. So you'd have to think that the confidence in both those irrigation districts has jumped up as a result of this, and we have seen a softening of water prices. So hopefully with cotton at $600 a bale, we're in for a very big summer cropping year. And no doubt this is going to flow on into our towns and our property prices. In property news this week, well, probably the biggest news is the marketing of Yarrabee Park there near Miranda. In fact, it runs pretty much from that Yanko Creek area right the way back to the Collie Irrigation Channel, coming in at some 11,260 hectares. The property is largely a dryland operation, but it does have access to that Zone 3 Lower Murrumbidgee groundwater and the Collie Irrigation Channel, and it has well been known in the area for a conversion farm and one that is subject to a potential solar farm development of some 2,500 acres. So a good, notable property in the area for those looking for dryland cropping opportunities. Secondly, this week we would like to announce that Whispering Pines, our organic operation at Barellan, has now gone under offer prior to auction. So congratulations there to both our purchasers and vendors. Another property of interest this week, Iron Vale at Tabata. This property was run to market some 4,557 dryland acres of what looks like some very good cropping country in that area. A vendor's bid was placed at auction of just over $1,700 per acre, but I don't believe there was a result on the day, and the agents are still negotiating privately on this one. Now, in our own listings this week, probably one I'd like to mention is one that's gone under the radar, should I say, as our little property down there at Katunga, 575 acres, Wallah. It is set up as a dairy operation, but you can do so much more with this block. Very secure water with Katunga deep lead water there, as well as Zone 6 Lower Murray Victorian surface water and a drainage licence there of some 500 megalitres. Now, as I said, set up as a dairy. There's 3 houses on there and a very good dairy, but prices of water are down, protein prices are high, and I think you need to look at this property from what it can do with regards to beef, sheep. I mean, it would make an absolutely fantastic Aussie white property there, and we've all seen what that Aussie white market's done over the last few years. I think this could be a very productive little operation there, and ideal for somebody to set into what is becoming, once again, a very secure area for future production. Now, you've got to remember that you're not that far out of that Melbourne district, that high population base where demand for product will increase as people come out of those COVID restrictions. And I just think a property like this would make an ideal finishing block for somebody, a good, reliable finishing block for somebody. With grain prices up and water prices dropping, grass is proving more and more economical for a lot of people to finish stock. And I just think a property like this could be a very strategic acquisition for the next few years. So come and talk to me about Wallah. Only too happy to run you through the details and give you a look at this great property. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on anything we've mentioned here today, please feel free to give me a call, 0488 594 450. Look forward to catching up again next week. Cheers.